The food industry has invested billions to persuade you that certain healthy fats are essential for aging well. But what if I told you that four of the most popular fats, likely in your kitchen right now, are silently sabotaging your health? They are eroding your joints, clogging your arteries, and speeding up muscle deterioration in your legs with each passing day. A staggering 99% of seniors are completely unaware this is happening, but the scientific community is finally revealing the facts. A startling 2023 study revealed that the number one fat, often promoted as clean and natural, can elevate your risk of heart disease by 35%, aggravate knee inflammation by over 48%, and cause a 41% decrease in walking strength in as little as 3 months. You won't see this on the evening news because these fats are the backbone of a trillion-dollar global industry, hiding in plain sight in your snacks, spreads, and even meals you believe are healthy. In this video on health and food, with Dr. William Day, we're exposing the 4 worst fats you must stop eating and the 4 best fats you need to consume daily to rebuild leg strength, reduce inflammation, and feel years younger in just weeks. We'll rank them from least to most harmful, so be sure to watch until the end, because the number 1 beneficial fat we'll share could reduce joint pain by as much as 60%, according to a recent clinical trial. All the information presented here is grounded in solid science. We've dedicated hours to researching peer-reviewed studies, and every reference is provided in the description below. Before we begin, tell us in the comments, what is your age, and which fats do you consume most frequently? We review every comment and offer personalized advice. Now let's get down to business. Here is the first fat you should eliminate from your diet, starting right now. Number 4, full-fat dairy creamers. They might seem like an innocent addition to your morning cup of coffee, but these creamers are a particularly deceptive source of detrimental fats for anyone over 60. They aren't simply milk with extra cream. They are frequently packed with saturated dairy fats, plus added emulsifiers and synthetic stabilizers that your maturing digestive system struggles to break down effectively. When consumed every day, especially in hot drinks, they can quietly lead to arterial stiffening, blood sugar instability, and diminished circulation in your lower legs. The core issue is the way these fats interact with inflammation and insulin sensitivity. After age 60, your body's capacity to clear saturated fats from the bloodstream diminishes. Couple that with the common decline in lactase enzyme production among seniors, and that daily coffee with cream suddenly becomes a consistent inflammatory assault. A study in the Journal of Aging and Metabolism discovered that seniors who used high-fat dairy creamers daily exhibited 21% higher levels of post-meal triglycerides and elevated CRP inflammation markers, both of which are strongly linked to leg stiffness and fatigue. But the problem doesn't end there. Numerous creamers, even those labeled natural, contain mixtures of heavy cream, processed milk solids, and concealed thickeners like carrageenan. These ingredients can irritate the gut lining and have been associated with bloating, joint swelling, and chronic low-grade inflammation in the legs and knees. To make matters worse, many seniors use these creamers several times a day, believing that small quantities are safe. However, those saturated animal fats accumulate, particularly as the liver and gallbladder function slows down with age. If you've been experiencing a heavy feeling in your legs, slight ankle swelling, or a slower walking pace in the afternoon, your coffee routine could be the hidden culprit. The superior alternative is to switch to unsweetened nut milk or a small amount of low-fat dairy that is free of additives. Eliminating full-fat dairy creamers from your diet might feel like a minor change, but the relief you feel in your joints and legs could be substantial. Number 3, chia seeds in excess. They are fashionable, filled with omega-3s, and widely promoted as a superfood. However, for seniors over the age of 60, chia seeds can silently transform into a metabolic and digestive challenge when eaten in large quantities. While it's true they contain alpha-linolenic acid, ALA, a plant-derived omega-3, the fat content in chia is incredibly concentrated and can be tough for an aging body to process. This is especially true when the seeds are consumed dry, without proper soaking, or in significant amounts. The primary problem with chia seeds is their ability to absorb up to 12 times their own weight in fluid, creating a dense gel within the digestive system. For seniors experiencing slower digestion, reduced stomach acid, or even mild constipation, this can result in bloating, cramping, and hindered nutrient absorption. A 2020 study from the Journal of Aging and Digestive Health reported that older adults consuming more than 20 grams of chia seeds daily had more gastrointestinal issues, delayed fat absorption, and higher post-meal triglyceride levels compared to those with lower or no chia consumption. What makes chia's fat content so deceptive is the extremely inefficient conversion of its ALA into the usable omega-3s, EPA, and DHA, often less than 5% in seniors. So, while it appears healthy on the nutrition label, the fat you believe is benefiting your joints and brain might be having very little positive effect. When you combine it with other high-fat seeds or nuts, it can trigger a digestive overload, slowing down your fat metabolism and leading to a feeling of heaviness and leg fatigue. If you are regularly adding chia to your smoothies, puddings, or baked goods, it might be time to reduce your intake. Use it only after it's been fully hydrated in small portions and pair it with anti-inflammatory fats from sources like fish or eggs, not other seeds. For seniors, the more is better philosophy simply doesn't apply here. Too much chia translates to too much fat, fiber, and fermentable material, all of which can impede the very recovery you are trying to achieve. Number 2, processed meat fats. You may not consider the fat from bacon or sausage to be a regular part of your diet, but if you eat breakfast meats, deli cold cuts, or even supposedly lean packaged turkey or ham, you are consuming a hazardous amount of processed, saturated animal fat. After the age of 60, this type of fat ranks among the most harmful substances you can introduce into your system. The danger isn't from saturated fat itself, but from what occurs when it is processed, cured, smoked, or preserved. That is the point at which it becomes toxic. When animal fat is subjected to nitrates, high temperatures, and preservatives, as is the case with bacon, sausage, salami, and deli meats, it undergoes chemical alterations. These alterations create what are known as advanced lipid oxidation end products, or ALEs. These compounds incite oxidative stress that harms blood vessels, compromises the gut lining, and fosters stiff, inflamed joints. In a 2021 study featured in Aging and Disease, researchers discovered that adults over 60 who ate processed meat fats at least 4 times per week had a 41% higher risk of arterial stiffness, 32% more joint inflammation, and markedly elevated CRP levels, a primary indicator of age-related inflammation. What makes this fat even more perilous is its interaction with blood sugar and insulin in aging bodies. These fats impede digestion, elevate post-meal glucose levels, and directly disrupt insulin signaling. This results in increased fat storage in the abdomen and legs, slower muscle repair, and a greater risk of sarcopenia. If you consume processed meat for breakfast, when your cortisol levels are at their peak, it creates a perfect storm for mid-morning weight gain and leg fatigue. Worse still, many seniors think they are making a lean choice by selecting low-fat ham, turkey sausage, or pre-cooked meat strips. However, these products are often filled with hidden animal fat that has been chemically modified. The damage isn't always apparent right away, it is cumulative. The stiffness in your knees, the swelling in your ankles, and the pressure in your chest after climbing a flight of stairs could be partially fueled by the accumulation of these oxidized fats. Reducing your intake of bacon, sausage, cold cuts, and packaged meats is one of the quickest methods to lower internal inflammation and help your legs recover their strength. Opt for unprocessed, freshly cooked animal proteins instead, prepared by grilling, baking, or stewing without added fats or nitrates. Now, let's get to the number 1 worst fat of them all. It's still legally sold. It hides in frozen dinners and baked goods, and it's been directly linked to strokes, memory loss, and blocked arteries. Number 1, excess avocado fat. Yes, you read that right. Avocados are frequently lauded as a superfood, and for many younger people, they are. But for seniors over the age of 60, consuming too much avocado fat can silently do more harm than good. The issue isn't that avocado is inherently toxic. The risk is in the quantity consumed, how it is combined with other fats, and the way aging bodies react to its very dense load of monounsaturated fat. When metabolic function is already on the decline after 60, digestion slows, insulin sensitivity decreases, and bile production weakens. This means your body is less capable of breaking down and utilizing high-fat plant foods like avocado. And unlike smaller portions of olive oil or nuts, avocados are often consumed in large amounts, a half or even a whole fruit in one meal. That equates to roughly 15 to 30 grams of pure fat in a single sitting. For seniors with diminished gallbladder function or a sluggish liver, that load can cause bloating, fat malabsorption, and post-meal weariness. A 2022 study in the Journal of Clinical Nutrition and Aging found that seniors who ate high-fat plant foods daily, particularly avocados, had a 22% higher rate of postprandial inflammation. This means their bodies were producing more inflammatory compounds after eating. Even more alarming, the study noted that those who combined avocados with other fats like eggs, oils, or cheese experienced delayed triglyceride clearance. This means fat lingered in their bloodstream longer, increasing the risk of arterial stiffness, poor circulation, and mental fog. Avocados are also rich in beta-sitosterol, a plant sterol that acts like cholesterol. While this can be beneficial for lowering cholesterol in some individuals, in aging bodies with compromised hormone balance, it can interfere with the metabolism of DHA and testosterone, hormones vital for maintaining leg strength, energy, and muscle mass. Since seniors often have naturally lower levels of these hormones, adding daily beta-sitosterol from large avocado servings may hasten weakness. Here is the main takeaway. Small quantities of avocado may be perfectly acceptable, but daily overconsumption is a hidden danger. It's particularly hazardous if your digestion is slow, your cholesterol is borderline, or you experience energy crashes after high-fat meals. If you're eating half to a whole avocado daily, you might be unknowingly overwhelming your system with more fat than your liver and gut can manage. This leads to more stiffness, slower leg recovery, and increased inflammation overnight. Try cutting back to a quarter of an avocado a few times a week, paired with lean protein and low-fat meals. If you notice bloating, heaviness, or fatigue after eating avocado, your body is telling you it cannot handle that much fat at once. It's not about demonizing avocados, but about using them judiciously, especially after 60, when your physiological margins are tighter and your system requires support, not an overload. Now that we have identified the worst fats, it is time to change our focus. Coming up next are the 4 best fats that every senior should incorporate into their weekly diet to promote brain health, muscle recovery, hormone balance, and leg strength. Number 4, coconut meat. Forget all the buzz about coconut oil. What seniors over 60 truly benefit from is whole coconut meat. This refers to the white, fleshy part of the coconut, which provides fat in its most natural and easily digestible state. Unlike highly processed oils, coconut meat supplies your body with medium-chain triglycerides, MCTs, alongside fiber, minerals, and polyphenols. These components work synergistically to bolster energy, muscle recovery, and fat metabolism. The MCTs in coconut take a different metabolic route than other fats. They bypass the liver and are sent directly to the mitochondria, providing aging cells with a clean and fast-burning source of fuel, which is especially beneficial for tired legs and brain fog. This is crucial after 60, as a slowing metabolism makes the body less effective at using long-chain fats for energy. This is why many seniors feel lethargic, even after a nutritious meal. But MCTs are a game changer. A study in the Journal of Nutrition and Metabolic Health revealed that older adults who consumed coconut-based MCTs daily saw a 23% increase in walking endurance and a notable improvement in leg muscle energy utilization within just 4 weeks. Furthermore, because coconut meat contains lauric acid, It helps combat inflammation-causing bacteria in the gut that can exacerbate joint pain and stiffness. Coconut meat also contributes to hormonal health, which is essential for preserving muscle tone in the legs. The fats from coconut help the body naturally support testosterone and DHEA levels, both of which decrease sharply after 60 and are directly linked to leg strength, bone density, and recovery time. Unlike sugary coconut desserts or flavored yogurts, pure coconut meat offers these fats in their cleanest form. Just 2 to 3 tablespoons of raw or dried, unsweetened coconut meat added to oatmeal, smoothies, or eaten alone as a snack can enhance leg strength, boost energy, and support improved fat metabolism without clogging arteries or causing digestive upset. This is more than just a tropical indulgence. It's a senior-safe fat that your body is designed to use. Next, we'll look at another fat-rich food you've likely eaten for years but never realized how powerful it is when it comes to restoring muscle, brain, and joint strength. Number 3. Egg yolks. For many years, egg yolks were unfairly demonized due to cholesterol concerns, but for seniors, the real story is now understood. Egg yolks are one of the most complete and restorative sources of fat you can consume. The fats found within the yolk are not only safe after 60, but they are also essential. Each yolk contains a mixture of healthy, saturated, and monounsaturated fats, in addition to vital fat-soluble nutrients like vitamin D, choline, lutein, and omega-3s. These are nutrients that directly contribute to leg muscle repair, mental clarity, and hormone regulation in aging bodies. What makes yolks so effective is that their fats are packaged with their own absorption mechanism. Unlike extracted oils, the fat in egg yolks is paired with phospholipids, which are natural emulsifiers that help your gut absorb nutrients more effectively, even if your digestion has become sluggish. A 2019 study in the journal Nutrients found that older adults who ate whole eggs daily enhanced their lean muscle mass, walking speed, and leg strength by 21% over a 12-week period. These benefits were particularly pronounced in those who consumed their eggs in the evening. Egg yolks are also a premier source of choline, a nutrient crucial for the health of the nervous system and muscle communication. Without adequate choline, your legs can feel weak, unresponsive, or even shaky, especially when under physical stress. Many seniors unknowingly have a mild choline deficiency, which results in poor muscle contraction, slower recovery, and an increased risk of falls. Reintroducing yolks into your diet helps to silently correct this. The key is moderation. You don't need to eat 5 eggs a day. Just 1 or 2 whole eggs several times a week can dramatically improve the quality of your fat intake. They are best prepared, soft-boiled, poached, or lightly scrambled without using heavy butter or processed cheese. If you have been discarding the yolk and only eating the whites, it's time to reconsider. The white provides protein, but the yolk provides the essential fats your body needs to actually rebuild. Next up is a fat-rich food most seniors overlook, but it's been shown to reverse joint pain, support collagen, and help rebuild muscle from the inside out. But before we get to that, if you're finding this information valuable, please take a moment to hit the like button. And don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell so you won't miss out on more videos just like this one from Health and Food with Dr. William. Number 2. Fatty fish skin. Most people will eat around it, peel it away, or simply discard it. But the skin from fatty fish such as salmon or mackerel is one of the most neglected fat sources that seniors over 60 should be actively eating. This is because it provides a concentrated dose of collagen-rich, anti-inflammatory fats that benefit joint recovery, brain function, and leg strength. Unlike bottled fish oil, this fat remains in its original biological package, complete with the protein, connectivate issue, and amino acids your body desperately requires after 60. What makes fish skin so valuable is its natural composition of omega-3 fats that are bound to collagen and elastin fibers. This unique combination helps your body absorb and deliver these fats precisely where they are needed most, into your joints, connective tissues, and muscle membranes. A study published in Nutrients showed that seniors who ate whole fish with the skin on experienced 32% less joint pain, improved knee mobility, and greater muscle elasticity compared to those who consumed the same fish without its skin. This demonstrates that simply removing the skin eliminates a potent anti-aging benefit. Fish skin is also one of the premier sources of glycine and proline, two amino acids that are fundamental for collagen synthesis in the legs, tendons, and knees. As collagen levels drop with age, these structures lose their strength and elasticity, leading to stiff legs, aching calves, and slower recovery times. However, unlike collagen supplements, fish skin provides these compounds, along with healthy fats, that facilitate their integration into your tissues. It's a complete system, not an isolated shortcut. And here is a detail most people don't know. While fish oil supplements can often become rancid and lose their effectiveness, the fat in fish skin remains stable and intact. When lightly grilled or baked, it retains natural antioxidants like astaxanthin, which protects the omega-3s from oxidation and helps combat free radicals in your joints and muscles. This translates to better inflammation control and improved recovery after activities like walking, standing, or climbing stairs. To prepare it correctly, avoid frying or burning it. Simply bake or grill the fish with the skin on lightly, seasoned, and eat it while the edges are crisp. Even just 2 servings a week of salmon or mackerel with the skin can lead to a tangible improvement in joint comfort and lower body strength. Now we've arrived at the #1 best fat-rich food for seniors. It's something your body uses to construct tissue, combat inflammation, and restore aging muscles from within. Number 1, grass-fed beef tallow in whole form. This may come as a surprise. For decades, saturated fat from red meat was vilified, but the science has evolved. If you are over 60, one of the most beneficial fats you can consume for strength, hormonal balance, and joint recovery is not sold in a bottle. It is found in the natural fat tissue of grass-fed beef, also known as tallow, when it is rendered or simply left intact on a cooked steak or short rib. Unlike processed oils or refined spreads, this fat is embedded within whole muscle, packed with bioavailable nutrients that your aging body can effectively absorb and utilize. What sets grass-fed beef fat apart is its high proportion of stearic acid. This is a type of saturated fat that does not elevate cholesterol and has been demonstrated to enhance mitochondrial function, the energy powerhouses within your muscle cells. This is particularly vital after 60, when mitochondrial performance starts to wane. A 2022 study in Metabolism, Clinical and Experimental, showed that seniors who consumed stearic acid-rich fat from whole grass-fed beef experienced 18% higher muscle energy production, better glucose control, and a reduction in waistline fat, all without any changes to their exercise routine. But the benefits don't stop there. Grass-fed beef fat is also a source of conjugated linoleic acid, CLA, a naturally occurring fat that has been shown to decrease inflammation in the knees, enhance muscle recovery, and support fat metabolism. CLA works differently from plant-based fats. It specifically targets visceral fat, the dangerous type that accumulates around your organs and weakens your core stability and posture. One clinical trial discovered that older adults who incorporated CLA-rich beef fat into their diets had significantly better lower body endurance and less pain during daily activities. And because this fat is bound to muscle tissue, it slows down digestion and provides lasting satiety, which helps prevent energy slumps, sugar cravings, and late-night eating, all issues that undermine muscle recovery and promote fat storage in the legs. Seniors often steer clear of red meat due to outdated cholesterol myths, but current studies indicate that moderate consumption of grass-fed beef, including its natural fat, has no adverse effect on heart health when it's part of a balanced diet. To incorporate it wisely, bypass the processed deli meats and seek out untrimmed cuts of grass-fed steak, short ribs, or stew meat. Cook them gently, braised or baked, without burning or charring the fat. So there you have it. Not all fats are the same, and after the age of 60, the distinction can mean everything. The wrong fats can stiffen your joints, cloud your thinking, and weaken your legs before you even notice. The right fats, on the other hand, can rebuild your strength, quell inflammation, and keep you walking with confidence for years to come. The reality is, most seniors are just one or two minor adjustments away from feeling significantly better each day. But nobody is showing them how because there is no financial gain in prevention. If you have watched this far, you now possess the knowledge that most people will never have. You've seen the scientific evidence, you understand the risks, and you've learned precisely what to eliminate and what to add to your diet starting today. That ache in your knees, that tired sensation in your thighs in the afternoon. You have the power to combat it, one choice at a time, one fat at a time. Now, we'd love to hear from you. How old are you? Where are you from? And what types of fats do you eat most frequently each week? Please leave your answers in the comments below. We read and reply to every comment with personalized tips to help you stay strong, mobile, and independent for as long as possible. If this video from Health and Food with Dr. William was an eye-opener for you, please help someone else by hitting the like button and sharing it with a person over 60. And don't forget to subscribe for more videos just like this every single week. Your body isn't finished. Your strength isn't gone. You just needed the right information, and now you have it. We'll see you in the next video. Stay strong, stay sharp, and above all, stay moving. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them below. Thanks for watching.